What's up, everybody? Danger Rock here. Today we're going to be looking at this superposable Spider-Man 3 action figure made by Toy Biz. And what we're going to be doing today is comparing him to some other superposable Spider-Man figures that I have. This one right here is really nice. This was actually one of the first figures I ever gotten in my Spider-Man collection. And taking a closer look at him, this guy was actually released a few different times. One came with like a spider car, and another one came with just on a single carded with other figures. And what's really cool about this guy is he still holds up till today. I really like the mold they decided to use for it. I really like the colors on him. I think he's just an overall a nice figure and very nostalgic for me in a way, because not only was this one of my first Spider-Man figures that I ever gotten, that this is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, so he fits in right well with my Tobey Maguire Spider-Man collection. And what's really cool is for a 6-inch figure, this guy's loaded with articulation. What's really cool about him is you can fully rotate his head. His head could look up that far. It can go that far down. You can rotate his arms. He has shoulder articulation. He has elbow articulation, wrist articulation, and right here, 2 of his fingers move. Not all of his fingers move, but he does have that. He has a diaphragm joint, which can get him to go that far back, that far forward. His waist can fully swivel. His legs can kick outward that far. They can bend at the knees. They can rotate at the ankles. And he does have toe pivoting, which is really cool. And he has peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Let's see if we could get a year on here. So this one right here says 2002, which makes me believe that this one was re-released for Spider-Man 3. I just have the 2002 version right here. Since the figures look exactly the same, I guess the only way to really tell them apart is by looking at the year at the bottom, which Spider-Man 3 came out in 2007, not 2002. But this one right here got released a few separate times, and he is kind of rare nowadays. Here I could get him doing a split. It's a little expensive. Maybe he's not as rare as some of the other Spider-Mans, but this one here is pretty rare. I really like the silver lines and the red texturing that they used throughout the figure. I think that that's actually really nice. And what we can do is we can get him just standing up straight right here. So for comparisons, we can bring in our superposable Spider-Man 2, which is a really nice figure. And for another comparison, we've got our superposable Spider-Man 1. And for another comparison, even though this one's different, we got our spectacular Spider-Man figure. So all of these here are like my favorite Spider-Man figures from my childhood. It's kind of hard to decide which one's better, because this being my favorite movie, this being my favorite Spider-Man animated show. But just taking a look at all 3 of these guys next to each other, you could tell that even though they're all similar, they're all different in a way, which I'm calling this video the review of the superposable Spider-Man 3 because this one right here actually got re-released in the Sandman Build-A-Figure way, just in a different color. And there was actually another variation of this one right here with a red and blue costume. There was one with the lighter red, but Hasbro reused the same body mold for this one right here. what I really like about this one is that this one has individual finger articulation, which I feel like really brings the figure to life for me. But it's really cool how different companies decided to release the same Spider-Man multiple different times. And I think it's really nice. Today, all these figures hold up for me. The Raimi trilogy is still my favorite of all the Spider-Man movies. But I feel like this one is like the perfect balance of them, which I like the body on this one more. I like the blue on this one more. The red, to me, it's like a little too glossy. Here, it's a lot brighter. And over here, it's really good, too. It's just a different body frame. So I actually favor this one more than this one. And what's cool is that they're all different. Like, this one has butterfly joints. These two have individual leg articulation. These two just have the tooth whipping hands. Their fingers move, but this one right here, you can move all of his fingers. So now let's take a look at all of them from the back side. And as you could see, the spiders on the back of them are all different also, which I guess the better looking one, I would probably have to give it to this one right here, but these two aren't bad, not at all. So it's kind of a tough call to make. I actually like all of them evenly in their own respective ways, but I'm just taking these two guys out for the moment and going right back to this guy. This guy is still one of the very nice standouts to my collection. Next to my 90s Spider-Man figures, my newer retro Hasbro ones, and my spectacular Spider-Man figures, this guy is awesome. I couldn't recommend him enough. I would definitely pick him up if you're able to find him for a good price. He can be pretty expensive on the aftermarket, so I would just take a closer look at which Spider-Man you're getting, because during this time frame of Toy Biz just switching over to Hasbro, they released a lot of different Spider-Man figures, so this is actually not the only one that they made. But I actually prefer this one. So yeah, this has been my review of the Super Poseable Spider-Man 3 action figure made by Toy Biz. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing a full collection video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.